Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Here with me today is Grace Kelly and Jess Pinkerton, and I will be walking them through a discussion about the NSTA annual meeting. As you know, my name is Hannah Laux. I'm the Government Relations Paralegal here at NSTA. So Grace, you were just in Texas. You were scoping everything out. Can you give us a little bit of information about downtown, what the hotel looks like? We're really excited. You came back with a lot of great information.
Yes, that's awesome. Thanks a lot for having me. Chat a few minutes about our annual meeting. So we are super excited. We're going to be in Austin, Texas this year. It is a great city with so much to do. So when we are not in convention at workshops or celebrating, we will be out exploring the town. It is right on the river, so it's a beautiful setting. If you're interested in taking a morning jog or taking a walk along the river, they've got great paths that are there that are just for pedestrians, so that's awesome. They also have, all around town, the ability to rent scooters and bicycles, so definitely an active city. And almost on every corner, there is something to do, whether it is listening to live music or popping in and out of the shops. It's just a really great, lively city. And so we're super excited that we're going to be in Austin, Texas this year.
Yeah, there are amazing.
Yeah, actually, it's a really great, there's a couple of unique shops there. One is Tom's, which is the shoe company that is buy one pair of shoes and you give another pair of shoes to a needy person. So one of their original shops is there, and the Yeti flagship is there. So of course, if you're interested in shopping for your Yetis, it's right there. And actually, that is like 2 blocks from our hotel. Super great stop, either on your way in or out.
Wow. So tell me, how did Tom's live up? Because we're a Starbucks office, and I know Jess and I are slave to our Starbucks routine. Was it a good comparison?
Oh yeah, actually, you're right. They have a cute little coffee shop right there. So it's a coffee shop and a shoe store, which is super cute. Coffee was great. I'll drink anything. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not the right one to ask that question, but you all should check it out, and then you can tell me and do the comparison.
All right, we'll have to do that.
Hannah, you're teaching me something, because I thought Tom's was the shoes. No, but they do coffee too.
So it appears. I'm sorry, Grace, that they did both, right? They had that shoe store and they have the coffee store. Is that unique to Texas?
Absolutely.
Or
no, I think most of their stores have a duality like that. And the coffee too, obviously, is organically sourced, and there's a tie-in there with giving back to the community. So,
wow. So you did a bit of. Also went to the Bullock State History Museum. Do you want to give us a little bit of an update about that? What is over there?
Absolutely. Yep. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek, because that's actually where we're going to head for our President's Dinner.
Oh, wow.
So we're super excited about that. Yep. So they gave me a nice behind-the-scenes tour. It is a great, it's actually a relatively new museum. I think it was built in 2001, and it goes through the entire history of Texas, which, of course, as you all know, is amazing. So it's got a lot of great exhibits throughout the museum that talks about the history of Texas and the Alamo and all those other wonderful things that bring Texas to life for us in the history books.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it'll be a great location for us to enjoy our President's Dinner and to see a little bit more about the history of Texas.
That sounds really exciting. I'm really looking forward to having our President's Dinner there. That'll be really neat. And it looks like you also checked out some of the live music. Austin is the live music capital of the world. Is that correct?
That is correct. New to me. Wasn't sure that was true, but it is absolutely true. And honestly, as I walked the town, there was live music throughout the day. So it's not just a nighttime event. There's different musicians playing around. There's lots of pop-up places that you can dance or have a drink and enjoy the live music. But it's a very talented town, I guess we would say. So put your boots on.
Well, all that sounds amazing, and I'm excited to take time and visit all of those places like you had mentioned. Jess,
Yes.
you are the one that's coordinating the lineup for AMC. So while we're not exploring the town, what can we expect for this event?
So I just want to ask one more question for Grace before I move into the schedule here, because I'm very excited about the bats. Did you get to see them?
Oh, I did. So one other unique part about Austin is they have a huge Mexican bat colony, and there's some other special name to it, the Mexican long-tailed bat or something like that. But yeah, so they built this bridge, and it obviously, or not obviously, it became a place where the bats could come in, and they started nesting there. So they have all these crevices within this new bridge, and it is one of the largest colonies of bats. And obviously it's right over the river, so great place for bats to live. But every night at sunset, the bats come out to have dinner. So they are hunting along the river, but they come out. It's almost like a black cloud of bats that come out. So if you're into that, you got to go down. And honestly, again, this is 2 blocks from our hotel. You go down and you watch the bats go out. If you're not into bats, to avoid the bridge, because that's really where they are. But yeah, it was a really unique. Yeah, so if you don't like bats, don't go there at sunset. But yeah, it was actually really cool to see the bats come out, and they tell me that the midsummer nights are the best time to view the bats. So the fact that we're there at the end of July should be perfect time to view the bats as they fly out.
That's awesome. I'm putting it on my schedule. I went to see them. So I'll be looking up the times and making sure, like, when is it going to happen? When can I squeeze it in the schedule? Which brings me to...
Oh, I'm sorry. If Jess disappears for about a half hour at sunset, she went to go see the bats.
I can take my break then. No? Can I? It's happening. I'm going to see those bats. Okay, so Hannah, you asked me about the schedule, a little bit about the lineup for AMC. So this year, the dates for the event start Sunday night with the safety competition dinner. So registration includes the safety competition dinner and awards ceremony. And then it moves through Monday the 22nd to Wednesday the 24th. The lineup starting Monday morning, we've got, we don't really have a keynote speaker, but what we do have is a key session. And so that's going to be our school bus hijacking simulation training. So we are actually going to, in partnership with TSA and NTOA, did I get that right, Grace? NTOA. We're going to run through a pre-brief of a school bus hijacking. So we're going to have a classroom setting. We go through what the scenario will look like, what to expect, and then actually our attendees, our convention attendees, are going to be able to actually get on a bus and experience the hijacking firsthand. And then afterwards, we're going to have a debrief and go through what happened, what did you learn, what were some of the things that you may have caught or some of the things that you may not have caught, and have a discussion amongst the group about the hijacking and things that you can, contractors can take back to their companies and share with their staff. So we're really excited about that. I don't know, I know Grace, we've been working together on this, and I'm not sure if you have any other tidbits or something that I missed that you think's good for sharing.
No, that was actually awesome, and we're very excited. So, but just as an aside, NTOA is the National Tactical Officers Association. So they do training like this across the nation. So they have joined us and with TSA to create this workshop for us. So, and they are also engaging the local police and sheriff's departments within the city of Boston. So a lot of groups have gotten together to kind of create this scenario and learning experience for us. So very appreciative of all those folks joining in.
Wow, that sounds really interesting, you guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of details that are going into it, which means that it's going to be a great session for everyone. There's a lot of people that are joining in and planning. So just like Grace said, we're very excited about it.
Yes, and Jess, before you move on,
schedule here?
I want to also ask you the awards dinner for the safety competition. If I'm arriving on Sunday, I can go to that, right? And it's something that I really should go to and support our drivers, right?
Yes, you should come join us. It is part of your delegate registration. So when you pay for your registration for the annual meeting and convention, dinner is included in that cost. And really, it's an opportunity for all of us to support and celebrate the competition, the drivers, but also promoting school bus safety, right, across the nation. So please come. It's a wonderful evening. It's typically set up with a buffet dinner. It's just a really great evening to honor the competition and the drivers. They all have such great stories from where they come from, their local rodeos. It's really neat. So come. You should certainly, when you start to plan your trip and you figure it out when you're coming in for the flights, if you can make it, it's worth it to come Sunday night for sure.
Yeah. So speaking of award dinners, Jess, you help coordinate the annual awards dinner. Can you give us a little bit more insight about that? It's a huge event for us, right?
It is. It's a special evening. I help coordinate it with our chair and co-chair of awards and meetings, Gail and Paula. Actually, the 2019 award nominations is open, so you can still nominate someone now, and I encourage you to do so. Someone that you know deserves to be recognized. We have a number of awards that are open and available to choose, the Golden Merit. So I would encourage you to do that. The deadline's on April 15th, and it really is a great evening of honoring and celebrating those who have given the industry excellence.
Thanks, Jess. So it sounds like we've got a lot to look forward to. If you want to read a little bit more about Grace's adventures in Texas, go to our March edition of our NSTA 64 newsletter. There's a great write-up. It's called NSTA in Austin, Texas, Ready and Raring to Go. Stay tuned for more. We're going to have another podcast shortly here in the coming weeks and months discussing more of our workshops and what to look forward to. So stay tuned, watch your emails, watch the newsletter. We're going to be putting a bunch of content out there. And we look forward to hopefully seeing you in Austin. All right. Well, thanks, everyone, and we hope you have a good day.
Thanks, Hannah.
Bye, Hannah.
Thanks, Jess and Grace.